Okay, here we go. We're live. The whet1 League Plays podcast with the boys. By that I mean one guy.
Me.
It's him.
Well-known Gold 4 player, Hubba Man.
Yeah, he's, always killing it. But we're here to discuss players that are much better than us and get paid much more money than us to play this game.
Marginally better.
Marginally better in some cases, as we'll get to later, I'm sure. Okay. Just adjusting volume. This is going to be so awesome. Okay.
All right.
So how do you want to start? You just want to get right into the tier list and kind of discuss the teams as we go up?
Sure, sounds good to me.
I am getting paid for this. I get Twitch revenue. I make 1 cent every 4 streams, basically. All right.
That's pretty crazy, though.
Yeah, so I'm honestly killing it. All right, here we go. The tier lists. Let's begin. We're getting right into it. We'll just discuss the teams as we kind of as we get through. So you want to start from the bottom? Because I think we should.
Yeah, last place team.
Holy shit. Oh, thanks for the subscription, Andrew. That scared the Christ out of me. That sounds really good in the podcast.
Easy last place team, though. Immortals.
Get paid.
Get paid. I'm
Number
keeping
10.
that in. Immortals, number 10 for you? Okay, what side do I
Absolutely.
have you on? All right, where's Immortals? Do you want them in D or F tier?
Man, we're doing tiers? I was just going to number them. I think F tier, absolutely, then.
Okay, Max is putting them in F tier. I'm sorry for them.
I'm putting them in J tier.
J tier? I don't think we have a J tier. I don't know. Let me think about my 10th place team. I mean, I feel like it just has to be Immortals because the team just looks like garbage. Like, I don't know why you would sign a single one of those players instead of just being like, man, I really hope this random rookie would work. So I'm gonna agree and put them right there in the
Also,
F tier.
not random rookies out there, Like, you could have gotten someone who didn't get another contract, like Johnson.
could have-
Instead of tactical on them.
Well, you don't want Fleshy as your support? I don't.
He has apparently played for a Turkish academy team.
Well, Turkish Academy and LCS, kind of the same, if I was to be honest with you.
I guess so, man.
Yeah, and then Revenge, average, but the problem is it's a carry top meta right now, or just be good at top lane meta, so that's not looking good for him. Tactical, classic, mega choker, but it's
Could have
better.
hired our Clash team.
True, it's better that Tactical's on this team though, because now he can't choke in finals, because they are absolutely not making it there.
You have a good point.
All right, going up the list, what's your D tier? You don't need to just not great teams, but not embarrassing all the time.
Golden Guardians.
What do they got? Yeah, that's understandable. I think I agree with that sentiment as well.
That's like a upper D tier team, though.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure TSM prior to Golden Guardians.
You think so? That down on TSM? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen Solo play good in a while.
It's true. That happens a lot. A Flesher, that's hype. Any Fleshers in the chat?
I don't know any of these other people either besides Maple, and he didn't look good last split.
No, not really. I think I value TSM at above Golden Guardians, but in the same tier. Just based on one team has Stixay and the other doesn't. Licorice isn't bad, though. He carried my hopes as an NA fan a long time ago. All right.
Yeah, I think Golden Guardians is better than TSM.
No, whatever, bro. Fine. But after
Number 8,
that,
though, that's probably Golden Guardians.
yeah, that's what I have your list as. I think number 7 is CLG for me then, in my opinion.
Number 7?
Yeah. Like the first C tier team.
Yeah.
I think add waifu to the overlay. Where did these come from?
6.
Man, these are some old things. All right, 1 second. Let me fuck. Let me just look up Ezreal. Go to this. Yeah. We're gonna add Cassiopeia to the overlay. There you go. Congrats.
I think now that we've made it past like the last 4 place teams, it really would help to just jump up to number 1 and then maybe
It
work our way
can't.
back
Oh, you
to
want
the
it in the
middle.
S tier? Okay, Cassiopeia is in the S tier. This is great. It can't. Can it be fleshy? Oh, I didn't think of that. Do you think if I look up fleshy, I'll even find a picture of him?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, this guy's looks so funny, actually. Where'd he go? I just tried to download fleshy and it didn't work. This is so scuffed. Oh, it's because it's not an image. Okay, that's not going to work then. Anyways, Cassiopeia will have to be fleshy.
I think we're back up to slot 1 here, and I think honestly I gotta give slot 1 to Team Liquid.
Oh, we're just up to slot 1 now. We're going from the top down.
Well, yeah, now that we've made it to slot 7, we have to go slot 1 and then work our way back down towards the middle.
Okay. I can get down with that.
Slot 2, I'm giving slot 2 to FlyQuest.
To FlyQuest.
To FlyQuest.
Who's on FlyQuest?
Impact, Spica, Vikla, Prince, and Winsome.
I think I'm giving my number 1 spot to EG, if I had to be honest with the people.
Your number 1 slot?
Yeah.
I'm giving them my number 3 slot.
Okay.
That is a tough call, though.
I think this EG team just, I mean, now they have like another good AD carry, and this one probably won't just like flip his shit and not play the game for 2 months. So that's kind of my reasoning for it. I don't know. I think, man, Team Liquid is so hard to like judge, because like,
Yeah.
I mean, come on. There's, as long as their mid laner isn't like a griefer though, because I've never heard of this guy. I think it's kind of chilling.
I don't know who this guy is either.
He's from Australia. Let me check out his profile. He played on a bunch of really bad teams because he played in Oceania. Okay, that kind of makes me think a little lower of them, to be honest. But they've got some high points. I think I'm going to put Team Liquid in my... I'm going to put them in the A tier. My A tier. You said your second team was FlyQuest, by the way?
I think I'm bumping them down to 3. I don't know how I feel about their
Do you have 100
I don't
Thieves
know.
at-
It's just
do you-
kind of like
who
a
do you have
tough choice.
Yeah, who do you have at 2? EG?
I'm kind of on the fence about these top 3 teams here, but at number 4 seed team definitely goes to Dignitas.
Does it now?
Yeah. And then 100 Thieves in the 5.
Do you have like tiers for
That's
those,
pretty
or should I
easy.
just like guess?
I have a little list I'm making.
Oh, that's exciting. That's really exciting.
Making a list. Making a list.
So I'm gonna
An
keep
ordered list.
my tier list. Oh man, I'm gonna put, man, in terms of like just regular season, I think 100 Thieves is pretty good because they can just farm wins off all the teams worse than them. 'Cause
Hey,
they're
I'm
just-
moving 100 Thieves down to 6. I forgot Cloud9's in this region, so I'm putting them at 4 and then Dig at 5.
and then EG at 2, I assume.
This is a tough call. This is a tough call. Is this Diplix guy?
These Diplix. Dipix. I think that's it.
Vitality.
Vitality, huh? I don't know. I mean,
Fudge.
it's like a big glomp of people up in the A tier, in my opinion, to be honest. I think it goes in this order of Team Liquid, Cloud9, 100 Thieves, and then Dignitas can be B tier. I think they should.
I feel like they could be pretty good though. I feel like Dignitas could really get out there and do something.
That's why they're my fifth place team. Like definitely a playoff team. I think. So FlyQuest again. Oh, FlyQuest is pretty good.
FlyQuest is like a top 3 team easy.
I think FlyQuest is not a fan of the fudge factor.
Big Cloud9 and 100 Thieves are just kind of an easy B tier team.
B
don't know
tier to
where,
you?
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's in your?
100 Thieves definitely is the bottom of the B tier just because I don't like them. But
Just
it's
because
kind
he
of
doesn't like them.
it's kind of like, should I flip C9 and dig? I think I'm gonna.
Okay.
C9's getting fifth. Dig's
Fifth?
going with
Fifth, okay.
fourth.
Do you want Dig in A tier? Right now, FlyQuest is your only A tier.
I'm putting dig in D tier.
What?
And then and then C9 is going in E tier,
Okay,
and
there
100
isn't even
Thieves
an
is
E
going
tier.
in F tier.
This guy
Because
is out of
I'm
his
rocking a
mind.
tier list. That's the tier list I'm rocking is A through J, because that's 10
Okay,
10
but I only
letters.
have S through F, and there's no E.
I'll just send you my list when I'm done with it.
Okay, that sounds good. But we can keep talking about the other teams. At least like the fun ones. I mean, my prediction if I had to like bet on it would be EG winning this split, just because they
Yeah.
kept an entire roster plus have a good 80 carry, and this one is probably not dealing with whatever Danny was.
I feel like Team Liquid could easily flip this. I'm looking at Summit, I'm looking at Pioshik, I'm looking at these people, and I'm thinking they could easily flip this. Just like coin toss every game.
They certainly could. I
Like,
mean, that's how Summit plays just in general. That's what
yeah.
we've all come to love from that guy. But, I don't really know. I think Dignitas has this issue of having Biofrost and Armut on their team. I think that's not a good look for a team a lot of the times. Like, the fact that you would start Biofrost over Ignar is also a little bit strange to me. I'm not sure if they're actually doing that, but that seems kind of crazy.
Um,
Who's playing in this here first week? Some matchup previews, something like that. 100 Thieves versus C9 is the first match of the weekend, actually.
Bikla, he's from KT Rollsters, huh?
He is.
That wasn't a bad team.
Hey, you'd have to tell me about the Korean guys. I don't know much about the LCK players that aren't like literally the best ones. So,
KT wasn't a bad team when he played for them.
well, that's always good. That probably means he's certainly above average for this region.
Yeah, they did lose their seed 2-3 in the regional playoffs to DRX. So
DRX did
not a
happen to
bad
win
look.
Worlds, I think. It's okay. He can get revenge against Pioshik now that he's on Team Liquid.
These top three teams are tough.
Your top
Tough,
three is a
tough
little
call.
a little strange with FlyQuest being among them, but
I mean, look at this FlyQuest roster though. They got Impact, Spica, Vikla, Prince. Prince is crazy, bro.
I mean, I don't know, man. Impact's not the same player he was. He's certainly not bad anymore. Well, not any. He was never bad, but he's not like a world beater. He's kind of like the Renekton guy, which I suppose is fine, but I don't know. I can't say I'm excited to like watch Immortals play, or maybe I am, but like in like watching
Portals.
someone like trip over a banana peel type of way,
It's like watching BDS play.
It is. It's kind of
Yeah.
just like NAVDS, isn't it? Except like almost none of the players are rookies, so it's actually just pretty embarrassing.
I'd say it's probably better than BDS because that team, I don't know, they make some moves that look just the worst.
I
They
don't know,
look the
man.
worst
Pretty sure
all
if
the
you
time.
picked Darius into Revenge, he would probably just like implode on himself, though.
Yeah, maybe.
How many games do
Got
you,
that one solo kill though.
like how many games do you realistically think Immortals can actually win?
Two.
Two. That's probably it.
I bet they'll beat TSM in one game, and then I think that they'll probably beat TL in one game, just like for fun.
That would be pretty funny. The Blaze Olive just flexes all over Hayri.
Yeah, and then we're gonna see what's actually gonna happen is Team Liquid's gonna be winning the game the entire time, collect soul, and then they're accidentally just gonna toss the Elder Dragon and lose the game.
Hey, that happened on the LCK like today.
Oh well, I didn't watch that game, so
It was a crazy game. You like definitely should watch those highlights. Oh man. Okay, well, this tier list, I'm pretty sure I have your order right. I don't really the tiers don't really matter that much. I don't think.
I like FBI in someday, so I'm putting them first.
They're first now.
Yeah, they got first now.
Okay.
Here we go. I've got my final ordered list for you.
All right, let me see that. Where is it?
It's coming. It's coming. I had to hit the copy and paste button. It takes a while.
That's crazy. EGTL Fly, Dig, C9, 100 Thieves, CLG, Goldan, Guardians, TSM. Okay, yeah, I have your list correct. Fantastic. I'm glad we could get that figured out.
And only.
Solar Renekton only would kill it in the LCS, I'm sure. Who else is there to talk about? So what's your personal feelings on this 100 Thieves roster then?
I don't like the people they signed.
Like, just as people or what?
Well, they got some people who I think could have stayed retired.
Could have stayed retired, goddamn.
I like Closer. He's a pretty cool dude. He's pretty Turkish.
He's
Plays Lee Sin well.
pretty Turkish. Ain't that the truth, bro?
I don't know anything about this Busio guy, but he's got a funny name, so I can root for him.
That's some good analysis. Thank you for that. In my opinion, this Bjergsen double lift thing, I'm really excited to see them either just completely like tank it, like just take a dookie all over the stage, like on the computers, and it's just gonna look bad, or they'll probably just be pretty good because, like, man, there's some not great teams in this league, and I think that they have good enough players for that to not be an issue.
Yeah, I do.
It feels like there's like a pretty significant gap between like the bottom 3 and the top 7, though.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe CLG is kind of in that middle ground, but like
CLJ played pretty good last season.
Yeah, and it's like just a bunch of guys. They kept the whole roster, so I mean that probably plays it to their advantage.
Yeah.
But there's some other teams that look pretty bad. Like a lot of them. Even TSM just like looks like they're
TSM looks very good.
TSM is just tanking to get over the FTX sponsorship loss, I guess, man. I don't know. Because, like, surely these players did not cost any money and are also just not very good. Like, I've never even...
I mean, Maple.
Yeah, he's cool. But then there's Boogie, who played on, like, Latin America teams and in Japan and didn't even win in Japan.
Oh, in Japan! Oh, that's like a deal breaker for me. I don't know if you're playing in Japan, it's just like, man.
If you're playing in Japan and you aren't like on that one team that wins every time, it's kind of a bad look, honestly.
Yeah, DFM, it really is. It really is a bad look.
He was apparently rank 1 in North America at one point. That's fairly surprising.
If it matters.
He was also an Evelyn one trick. That's so interesting. This guy actually lost to the Latin America teams. That's so crazy. Yeah, well, that definitely wraps up the tier lists. And really, is there anything else to discuss?
Why not?
Probably not. It's probably here. Let's just run some game predictions then for the first week. For the first week, and whoever gets more right, I don't know. Like, The Rock does not end up in your room.
I don't know. I don't really. I feel like The Rock should stay put.
I mean, yeah, probably will because I don't want to carry it. Oh, Fleshy didn't come over, did he? That's my bad. There you go. It happens that way. Okay, what are these games?
100 Thieves, C9. First game tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning? It's at 5 p.m.
It just depends on what time zone you're in.
It's 5 p.m. for us.
Like, Riley's in that one time zone.
I'm
sure that's probably morning time for him.
In the same time as us.
I don't know about that. So I think 100 Thieves loses that game. I just think they're gonna lose the first game, and I think it's mandatory. I just think it's required.
Yeah, any roster that comes in with like hype, just gotta
Like this
gotta tank
Berserker
it.
guy is gonna cream all over double lift,
I'm
and
so happy to
I
hear
think it's
that.
gonna happen.
That's great, really.
And then he's just gonna take over the game. It's gonna be Fnatic G2 all over again.
What?
Gonna be Fnatic G2 all
Oh,
over again with
I thought you meant.
Hansama on the
I
Draven.
thought you just meant like the rivalry in general, and I really was confused. But yes, now I understand. Okay, what about Golden Guardians versus EG? I think I'm gonna have to pick EG on this
I think
one.
that's a pretty easy one too. I think I will also vote for that.
Let's see. Fly versus Team Liquid.
Ooh, that's a pretty banging matchup.
I think TL wins.
We're getting this matchup where like 80% of the people in the game are speaking Korean. So
NALCS baby, love this region. Love all our natural talent.
I don't know if this Harry Kang guy speaks Korean. I just assume he does though, since he's on TL.
Oh yeah, I think they all do. I think that is the point of the roster. So who do you think wins?
Is it TL? They're playing TL, right?
Yeah.
I think that TL probably wins this one. I think it could take FlyQuest a couple games to get it going since they have a little bit of a couple different languages going there.
It's true. What about CLG versus Dignitas?
Dig. I
Dig?
think that's Dig.
I'm also gonna go with Dig. I think things are pretty good.
Last game is a banger.
TSM versus Immortals. Oh my god. I'm picking Immortals.
I gotta pick TSM. I can't pick Immortals for that one. I can't pick Immortals unless they're playing. Oh, actually, I did say they beat TSM, didn't I?
But they'll play again, so you know. I just think Immortals comes out swinging.
I don't know. I feel like I gotta go back over on that FlyQuest TL game. That's really gonna be a defining game for me. That one might shake up my tier list a little bit after that one.
You're still thinking TL wins?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just need a second to think about it. I just gotta stew.
Okay. You just need to stew. Well, how about you think about it while next day is CLG EG.
Okay.
I think
EG.
murders. I think EG murders CLG. I think it's not close.
I would agree.
Golden Guardians versus Cloud9 is another one of those games where
I think Cloud9 can handle that one pretty easily.
okay, TSM versus Team Liquid. Wow, another just greatly close game.
I think I'm gonna have to vote for Team Liquid.
These are not close games. What is going on? 100 Thieves versus Immortals. What is going on?
100 Thieves lose that game. Immortals are taking that one. That's gonna be Immortals' second win of the season right there.
You think so?
I think Immortals could easily beat 2-0 at the end of this weekend.
But you didn't even say they'd beat TSM.
Okay, well, I think it could happen.
So you're
I
voting.
think it could be funny too.
You think Immortals is beating 100 Thieves?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It's just gonna be like just for the comedic value.
Put some money on that. You make a lot of money if they won. And then FlyQuest versus Dig.
FlyQuest. The top teams just look so much better than the bottom teams.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. I'm gonna go with Dignitas for that last game though.
That's weird.
Sorry. I just think it'll happen. I think Dignitas can. I think they match up well into FlyQuest based on just I feel like it. So who do you think's winning TL versus Fly? Did you stew enough?
Let me flip a coin.
Okay.
We're going with heads for FlyQuest. Oh, my coin fell off the table. Hold on, I gotta flip again. Oh, one more coin. It fell off the table again. Tails. TL it is.
Okay. All right. Predictions are set, and that means we have nothing else to talk about because we literally started this 1 minute after you got out of a ranked game. So.
No, that was just a normal game.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for everyone for watching. I'm sure you were really entertained. This will
talk
happen.
about other places.
We
There's
could do,
other regions of the world.
Do you want to talk about the other regions right now? I haven't really watched like them, and else like LPL isn't even playing right now.
I feel like we should talk about the LCK.
You want to here? What if we talk about the LCK like next week with like a plan in place?
Oh
then
my god.
And they just came off a break, bro. They didn't play for like the last 5 days.
They just played this morning, though.
You said you didn't even watch.
I know I didn't, but they just played this morning.
What if I lied to you and just said that someone like broke their leg playing League of Legends?
That would be pretty hype, but
It
it
would.
seems unlikely.
And you'll have to tune in next week to hear all about the LCK breaking their legs while playing League of Legends, apparently. So, thanks to everyone for watching. Who knows when the next one will be? Hopefully, maybe next week, but yeah. All right. Goodbye.